key question from this trial. Did Trayvon Martin really see George Zimmerman's gun, and did he really try to grab it? It's at the heart of the self-defense claim, and it was a key issue today at the trial. The prosecution asked a friend of George Zimmerman, an air marshal who has experience with guns, about the type of holster that Zimmerman used.
He never conferred with you as the type of holster to get, correct?
He did not.
Right? I mean, the holster he got on his own, correct?
Correct.
And did he ever show it to you once he got it?
Oh, yes.
That it was an internal holster?
Correct.
Right? And an internal means you can hide it inside your waistband versus an external, which is what the police would have if they're in uniform, etc. Correct? Is that the difference?
That is correct.
Okay. So it'd be hard to see. In other words, internally, people would be having a hard time seeing it.
Correct.
That's the whole purpose.
Even without a jacket, that would be difficult to see.
Okay. And if it was dark, it would be even harder to see, correct?
I would agree.
Okay.
An internal holster worn inside the pants. It would be difficult to see, especially in the dark. In fact, this friend told Mr. Zimmerman's lawyer that this kind of holster is specifically designed to be hard to see.
The internal holster has the gun. If my fingers are the gun, the internal holster, if I might approach the witness for a moment. The internal holster sort of holds the gun in here, correct?
I would think, yes.
Hidden from view, correct?
It's designed, correct.
In effect, concealed.
Yes.
The purpose of a concealed weapons permit is to allow you to do what?
Is to make sure no one can see it.
The entire purpose of this kind of holster is to make sure no one can see it. Yet, that's exactly what Mr. Zimmerman says happened. He says Trayvon Martin saw the gun that night and then reached for it, justifying Mr. Zimmerman's use of deadly force in self-defense.
I had my firearm on my right side hip. My jacket moved up, and he saw it. I feel like he saw it. He looked at it, and he said, "You're gonna die tonight." And he reached for it, but he reached like I felt his arm going down to my side, and I grabbed it, and I just grabbed my firearm and I shot it.
He saw it. I feel like he saw it. Even there, George Zimmerman seems to show some hesitation about whether Trayvon Martin actually saw his gun. If Trayvon Martin didn't see it, then the jury might wonder if he actually reached for it. Here with me again are Faith Jenkins, Lisa Bloom, and Ken Padowitz. Lisa, you first brought this issue to our attention. How important is this in the trial?
Yeah, I've been looking at this all weekend, and let's start with the internal holster. It's worn inside the pants, inside the waistband, and in the back of the pants. And Zimmerman would have had a shirt and a jacket over it. Now, here's a picture of George Zimmerman from the police reenactment where he shows where the holster was. Again, on his back, above his buttocks. Now, that's important because he says at the very end, he's down on his back, that Trayvon Martin's knees are at his elbows. How on earth, then, did Trayvon Martin see the gun, which I might add is in a black holster? The gun itself is black. It's a very dark night and raining, according to all of the witnesses. Unless Trayvon Martin had X-ray vision, the story doesn't really make a lot of sense.